Hey guys, what's up? If you do a lot of 3D printing, chances are you're gonna end up with a lot of empty spools. And today we're gonna turn these spools into something really amazing. For the design, I'm using Fusion 360, which is pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated. The outer diameter of the spindle is always 200 millimeters. However, the inner diameter here is depending on the spindle type that you're using. Also, the height of this insert depends on the spindle. So in the design, I used user parameters where I quickly can change, for instance, the height or the inner diameter, and that will automatically update my design. I then can save this as an STL and print this. So that makes the whole thing really easy. Because this is only 2 millimeters here, I have two areas where I use reinforcements or strengthen the design. One area is here, you can see that. And then the other area is actually here. Sorry, let me move that over. So the other area is here, so that the part won't break off when I clip it on. I'm using Cura for slicing the model. So you see here, I have here the different spindle sizes. Let's just import one of those. Again, printing is pretty straightforward. I'm using 0.24 millimeter layer height at I think 80 millimeters speed, and that means the part will print in about 4 hours, and you need about 40 grams per insert. For the LED, I'm using a programmable LED strip like WS2812. These light strips come in different densities. You see here one with a lot of LEDs per centimeters. Here's one that has less LEDs per centimeters.
the LED strip that you're using depends on your light requirements, but also power consumption, and most importantly, heat is a very important factor to choose the LED. Basically, this LED has 3 connectors. It's 5-volt ground and then the data cable, and this data cable can address each LED individually. It is recommended to have a resistor on your data cable. So I'm using a 460 ohm resistor just to protect the first LED, because if the first LED gets damaged, then the whole strip dies out, because the first LED hands over the data to the next LED and so on. So these LEDs are quite easy to use, and of course, because you only have one data cable, that's great for the wiring. You only need 3 wires for the connections. This data cable has adhesive strip on the back, so that made it easy to just stick it onto the spools. For the controller, I'm using Wemos D1 Mini ESP8266. This is a super easy controller to use. You just connect the 5-volt ground and LED output pin, which for this controller is on pin 4. I don't know why on Amazon the price is so high. I paid something like €3. For the software, you have to download the ESP Home Flasher. If you enter that on Google, you get a reference to the GitHub. Go to the site and just download these files. Once you unzip them, then you can install these programs. And the last thing that you need is the actual program for the controller. You can download this also from GitHub, from this link here. Download this file. It will create a bin file, and this bin file is going to be used with the flasher to program the Wemos controller. So I've downloaded the ESP Home Flasher, and I downloaded the WLED bin file into one folder. And now I start the ESP Home Flasher program. You select here the serial port, and I'm sorry, right now I don't have a controller connected because I don't have one available at this moment. But anyway, if your controller is connected to the computer, you will see here your serial port, and you select that. Then here you select the firmware that you want to flash. So basically you press browse and you go into your folder where you have stored your bin file. You select the bin file, you open it, and then you press Flash ESP. If everything goes well, you will get some messages here while the flash is being performed, and you will get an OK message once the flash is done. Now we are going to connect the Wi-Fi controller to your home network, and we're going to use the phone for this. So on your phone, you're going to go to your Wi-Fi settings, and you see here that your controller created a Wi-Fi access point. It's called WLED-AP. You connect to this access point. The controller will ask you for a password, and the password is WLED1234, all small caps letter. You connect to the controller, and you come to the setup page for the Wi-Fi of the controller. Here you enter your Wi-Fi network name, and you enter your Wi-Fi network password. That is all what you need to do. Select Save and reconnect with your home Wi-Fi. The final step is to download the WLED app from your App Store or Play Store. So go to your App Store, enter WLED and download the WLED app. Once it's downloaded to your phone, open the app. You can then search for or add your controller. The app will automatically find the controller, provided that your phone and the Wemos controller is connected to the same network. And immediately you have access to the controller, and you can operate the controller through your phone, selecting different colors and color schemes like I showed you in the video, and you're all set and done. Yeah, that's all for now. I hope you liked the video and you have all the information you need to create your own exciting project. If you like the video, you know what to do. You also may want to subscribe, because I have some other lamp projects which are quite exciting and beautiful lamps. I have 2 projects for tabletop lamps. So I hope to see you guys soon. Take care and share your content.